3,600 NEMT entrepreneurs search for RouteGenie every single month, and almost every result they find is either the company's own marketing or a review written by someone who's never dispatched a van in their life. This is the other kind of review. Welcome to NEMT. In the next 9 minutes, what RouteGenie actually does, what it costs, where it genuinely earns its money, where it frustrates real entrepreneurs, and, most importantly, the exact fleet size where it starts making sense. Because dispatch software is one of the biggest recurring expenses you'll ever sign up for, and the wrong decision doesn't just waste money. It buries your operation in a system you'll spend a year untangling. Here's the framing that should drive this entire decision. Software doesn't make money. Software removes friction, and friction only costs you real dollars past a certain trip volume. A one-van entrepreneur running 12 trips a day doesn't have a routing problem. They have a growth problem, and no dashboard fixes that. A 10-van fleet running 200 trips a day has a very expensive routing problem, and solving it is worth serious money. So the question is never, is RouteGenie good? It's, has your operation crossed the friction line where it pays for itself? Keep that question in front of you for the next 8 minutes. What it does well. First, what RouteGenie actually is. An all-in-one NEMT platform, scheduling, automated routing, dispatch, driver app, and billing, including direct broker integrations with the major players. And 3 things stand out as genuinely strong. 1, the routing engine. It builds optimized multi-stop schedules that account for mobility types, ambulatory versus wheelchair versus stretcher, which generic routing tools simply don't understand. Entrepreneurs consistently report meaningful reductions in deadhead miles, and in this industry, deadhead miles are where profit goes to die. 2, broker integration and billing. Trips flow in from broker portals, completed trips flow out as claims, and the documentation trail is built automatically. For any fleet billing Medicaid through brokers, this is the feature that justifies the invoice. Clean claims mean faster payment and fewer denials, and denials are a cash flow disease. 3, it's NEMT native. This isn't a taxi platform wearing a healthcare costume. Signature capture, trip-level compliance documentation, mobility type tracking. The details an auditor asks about are structurally built in, not bolted on. Where it falls short. Now the other side, because a review without friction points is an advertisement. First, pricing opacity. RouteGenie doesn't publish prices. You're quoted after a demo, typically as a per-vehicle monthly rate, and entrepreneurs report meaningful variation depending on fleet size and negotiation. Budget realistically in the hundreds per month for a small fleet, and know that the demo call is a sales call. Negotiate accordingly. Second, the learning curve. This is a deep system, and depth costs onboarding time. Expect several weeks before your dispatcher stops fighting the interface, and plan a transition period where your old process runs in parallel. Entrepreneurs who cut over cold tend to be the ones writing the angry reviews. Third, it's overkill below a threshold. All that capability is wasted weight for a 1 or 2 van operation. You'd be paying enterprise-grade money to solve problems you don't have yet. Which brings us to the verdict math. The verdict, who should buy? Full transparency before the verdict. Some links below may be affiliate links, meaning NEMT may earn a commission at no cost to you. And that changes nothing about what we're about to say, because trust is our entire business model. Also, if you want our one-page software decision checklist, it's in the free weekly newsletter for NEMT entrepreneurs, linked below. Here's the verdict by fleet size. 1 to 3 vehicles. Skip it for now. Your friction line hasn't been crossed. Run your operation on a tight manual system, and honestly, the free AI workflows we covered in our 30-day experiment will carry you further at this stage than any paid platform. Every dollar you're not spending on software is a dollar toward vehicle 2 and 3. 4 to 15 vehicles. This is RouteGenie's sweet spot, and this is where the recommendation turns genuinely positive. At this volume, manual dispatch is silently costing you more than the subscription in deadhead miles, missed trips, billing lag, and dispatcher hours. If you're broker heavy, the billing integration alone likely covers the cost. Take the demo, negotiate the rate, and demand a real onboarding plan before you sign. 16 plus vehicles. You should already be on RouteGenie or a direct competitor, and your evaluation should be comparative, which we'll cover in our upcoming head-to-head against RoutingBox. So, is RouteGenie worth it? For the right fleet at the right stage? Yes, comfortably. It's a serious NEMT native platform that earns its cost once your trip volume crosses the friction line, roughly at that fourth vehicle. Below the line, the honest answer is not yet. And any reviewer who tells a one-van entrepreneur to buy enterprise software is selling you, not advising you. The empire builders in this industry don't buy tools for the business they wish they had. They buy tools exactly one step ahead of the business they're running today. Your next step depends on your fleet size, so here it is both ways. 4 vehicles or more. The demo link is in the description. Go in with the negotiation notes from this video. 3 or fewer. Skip the subscription, grab the free AI workflows instead, and put that money towards your next vehicle. Either way, subscribe. The RoutingBox comparison and the full NEMT software tier list are already in production, and you'll want to see them before you sign anything. And if you're still building toward that fourth vehicle, the video on your screen shows exactly how one van becomes a $1 million operation.